Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Winter Camp Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft. And we'll all craft because it's Winter Camp edition of Craft Club. Yeah, yeah. The least holiday-ish set that you've ever seen. I'm not a set designer. This is just something I got from the dollar store. He is a surprise snowman. He doesn't have to be surprised. I just put his mouth like this because, listen, he's surprised, I'm surprised. We're just continuing life in 2025. We're just trying to keep going, and that's why I craft. I just craft to distract myself from the downfall of civilization. Now, is this an uplifting video? Do you come to me for uplifting content? I hope not, because that's not what you're gonna get here. At Vlogvember, summer camp, winter camp, oh my gosh. I don't even know what time of year it is because I have been celebrating winter and the holidays since July. I don't like the summer. So I'm like, oh, I'm celebrating Halloween. I was already filming Halloween content in July and people were like, I'm not watching this. Like those videos did the worst and I don't blame them, to be honest. But also, I don't know what to do for July and August. I don't want to go in the heat. I don't want to go in the crowds. So what else am I gonna do? I think next year maybe summer camp should be winter camp. Like I should do Christmas camp in the summer and just be like, I do not acknowledge the summer. I don't acknowledge that it exists. I apologize to the summer fanatics. This is Winter Camp Craft Club. And as I explained in the last episode, we're gonna do a mishmash of things because I believe in about 4 or 5 episodes, maybe even less than that, we will have an episode where if everything goes to plan, because schedules change. My schedule usually doesn't because I'm unemployed, right? Like I have a lot of time. And so I can schedule things. But if things change, this may not happen. But if not, I should have some actual travel vlogs that I'm gonna be posting for my birthday week. This is my birthday month, obviously. Happy birthday to me. Put in the comments, happy birthday, Kevin. Yeah, happy birthday, girl. You made it another year, uncle. Yeah, put that in the comments. It's not my birthday yet. It's about to be my birthday. But I'm going to be posting some vlogs as well. And then the last 10 episodes, like I keep teasing, are going to be this thing that I'm really nervous about sharing with you. It's kind of vulnerable. It is artistic, but it is not craft necessarily. It's craft in a different way. Anyway, some people may have put in the comments and guessed by now what it is. Otherwise, put in the comments what you think it will be. 10 episodes of something vulnerable, something deep, something, holiday-ish. This is also Vlogvember, which, as I said in the last episode, I have now realized is not a real thing. I thought it was a thing that everyone talks about, and they do. People do it seriously, but it is also a joke that some YouTuber did to mock YouTubers, other YouTubers who vlog, which to me is we want to mock everything in the... Let me explain my thoughts on this, because we want to mock people in this world. Try hard. Oh, we can see the work behind that. Ooh, try hard, right? But here's the thing. People want to complain, but we are at a time where capitalism is failing the middle and lower class. So many of us, including myself, because I have been very successful in Hollywood, but I've never become rich from Hollywood. I was always a day player. I was very middle class, lower middle class, but worked consistently for a lot of my years. And I do not have that a 1% mentality. I just don't have that. So now we're at a time where people like me who have had careers, who have dedicated their lives to what they did. I'm not just saying Hollywood. I'm saying doctors, scientists, everything, right? Maybe not those people. I feel like maybe those are needed. But people who have people in the tech bubble who went to school, did 4 years, have degrees that are expensive. It is all collapsed now. And so now they're oh, we have to sell ourselves because this is the only way really to do it. Unless we want to, do kind of a Joe job is what we call it in show business for some reason. I don't know why Joe job, but like, like a hourly low wage job. But it's also like, if somebody has actually educated themselves, spent the time to educate themselves. I know that education is, for some reason, political right now. But the thing is, that is the promise of society. Oh, you go to elementary school and then you go to university and college. Like, that's how you become better. And the truth is, I don't think that's, at this point, that's not true. Like, what does a degree get you nowadays? Like, conspiracy theorists going like, oh, well, you may be the expert, but I don't believe in science. Like, okay, so what I'm saying is there's a lot of people not working right now. And on social media, people are now selling their words. And it is not just individual people like me who have lost their jobs and kind of have nowhere else to turn. It's also businesses. It's also coffee shops. Doctors have YouTubes and they're doing dance TikToks. You cannot tell me that social media is not influential and that people like, you want to do like influencers in the wild, I get it. But also, like me, I get embarrassed when I'm filming and I'm caught filming. Like, I'm not like finding it pleasurable in a like narcissistic way. I'm very private as a person, and that is one thing people don't understand about like entertainers. They're like, well, if you're an entertainer, don't you want like millions of audience members? Just like, aren't you going for fame? No, like I find art to be water. Like I find my artistry to be a necessity like air and water and satiating in that sense. The fame and the acknowledgement, and I'm not saying like if you see me in public, please feel free to say hi. Like I'm an introverted extrovert or whatever you call it. Somebody else called it, there's a new name for it, like ambivert or something. The point is, we can mock YouTubers, we can mock vlogs all we want. But the truth is, we are in a time where we are now monetizing ourselves. And people want to complain. Like, businesses are like, oh, I keep seeing these TikToks where this business is like, not just one business, but all these businesses are like, this influencer was going to charge me $3,000 for a video, so I made this video. Make the video then. Make the video, but you went to that influencer. You know how influential that influencer could be. They built their following person by person. I don't understand the complaints because this is where we are now. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can complain, but not you, but people can complain about influencers or influencers in the wild or mock vloggers, but I don't, like, as an entertainer, my entire industry has collapsed. I was a television writer. There is a contraction in Hollywood that, I don't know, like, most people are not working. The middle to lower class are not working. The only people that are working, and this is from our own union, from research from our own union, 50% of them are the top 1%. So like, okay, so now I'm on social media, I'm like going around, I have a selfie stick because I'm vlogging because I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I have no skills besides entertainment. And I don't even think it's entertainment at this point. I'm just complaining on camera. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. This is winter camp. I don't know. This is really wonky, isn't this? This camera's wonky. Everything's wonky. The microphone doesn't work. I am producer. I am writer. I am entertainer. I'm camera person. I am craft services. I am set designer. This is what we have to do now. Okay, we're just going. I appreciate y'all for watching though, because YouTube does monetize. I was monetized in the summer because people were watching, and I am now at the point where I do make a couple bucks for these videos because there's a commercial or two, and I know it's annoying to watch the commercial, but I prefer that than being like, hey, pay to my monthly Patreon for content that I feel like it's easier to just have for free. Except for, I know that your eyes and the moment in time where it's a commercial you can't get back. But I do feel like it's better to just do it this way. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is Vlogvember, and then I went off in a rant. What we're gonna do is two things. At the end of the month, we have like a very special thing that I'm doing. And then in between, there's gonna be some vlogs for my birthday. It is my birthday month. And I'm gonna have supposedly some travel videos, we'll see. But I have decided to make a little holiday village. Let's not even say a village, like a cul-de-sac, like it's a cul-de-sac. Because I have this space under my television. I have a very old television. It's like 15 years old. This very old television. And then I have this very small IKEA shelf. And it's just like one shelf. And then under the shelf, like in the shelf, I was like, I think I could put a little like Christmas houses there. And so I went to the dollar store and I got 3 of these. Now this is kind of ornate because it has a little porch, and I have sized this so it does fit. It like barely fits right under the shelf. So I have this one. This one is the least ornate because it doesn't even have a door necessarily. I'm like, is that supposed, that looks like a window, right? It's too high to be a door. So this one doesn't even have, I don't know. They're from the dollar store, but of course they're not $1. It's $3. $3 for this. Was this $3 too? $3. This one has a porch. Communism. And then we have one more which also has a porch. Has a little bit of a porch and a door there. Now, none of the doors work, but my idea is to put it underneath my shelf, under the television, and paint these, and then I don't know what else it's gonna be. Like, I was thinking, I definitely want some Christmas trees around, and I definitely want like a snowman, so I'm gonna have to make that. Maybe the snowman's crochet. Maybe that's a crochet thing. I could make more crochet stuff. Like I could make a Christmas tree that is crochet. Hey, that's an idea. I was gonna go back to the dollar store and see what else they have. They don't have all of their Christmas stuff out yet, but they're starting to. So I was gonna see what type of crafts they have. But I am going to paint these 3 houses, and this is my craft bag. It's very small, but it's growing and it's outgrowing the craft bag. Let's see what I have in here. I have letters, like stencil letters. Okay, so I have some glitter paint, like glitter pens, but I used it as a pen last time. I'm gonna use it as paint. This time I'm gonna splooge it down and then use a brush to paint over it after I painted them. And now here's the colors that I have. White, I want to do, I think, the roof of all of these and the outline and the trim of everything. And I did get red because I thought it would be really pretty to do like red and white houses, like red with white trim. Very like, what is that, Sweden? Like very Nordic. But I also have other color for houses. Like I do have a blue and I do have a yellow and I have a pink. So it could be like a red house in the middle, a blue house, and a yellow house, because pink and red are too close, right? And then with white trim, or it could be all red. Now, put in the comments what you think it should be, but I will say that I'm filming this in advance. So if you put in the comments, your vote doesn't matter, like in the current democracies we live in. It doesn't matter because I will have filmed this already and have made that decision. But that will have to be in the next episode because I'm about to get dirty. I'm gonna have to do the base paint and then paint the white trim and the rooftops trimmed. And then let me know in the comments if you have ideas for like, what else? Like I'm gonna put Christmas lights in there because there are holes in here. So I was gonna get those like LED lights, string lights, and then like kind of put them together and put the lights through them so they light up inside, and then maybe even do like a color trim LED around the side so that it sits there, and then some snow on the ground, maybe a little bit of cotton or something. And then I want a snowman and I want some Christmas trees. But that is gonna be in the future. Right now, the next episode will be me painting these. So tune in tomorrow for more Craft Club, Craft Club. We're all gonna craft at Kevin's Winter Camp Craft Club. You will craft and I will craft and we'll all craft because it's Craft Club Winter Camp Edition. I'm turning it off. Did you see my finger? I'm turning off the camera.